I calling in because my entire family escaped fascism in 1964 when they immigrated to this country from Portugal. And I wanted to share a couple of stories from my family. Back in after 9/11, I was sitting at the dinner table with my father, and they were discussing what they were doing with the Patriot Act, and they hit on a couple of points where my father actually put his fork down and intensely watched the television. And I was like, "What's going on?" And he goes, "That's not good. What they're talking about right there, that's not good. That used to happen in the old country." Fast forward to 2017, I'm at the same dinner table, and my uncle, who was in Portugal during the Carnation Revolution in 1974, the Führer Trump came on the TV, and I looked at him. I said, "Uncle, Trump and Salazar, are they the same person?" And he said, without thinking for a second, just turned around, looked at me, and said, "Absolutely."
Salazar was the dictator of Portugal at the time?
Yes,
the fascist dictator.
Antonio Salazar. And actually, he passed away while under power, and then there was another guy who came in after him, but that's when the revolution happened.
Right.
The point I'm trying to make is people that grew up under fascism can tell you what fascism looks like, and my family can tell you right now without any equivocation at all. As a matter of fact, that same uncle in 2019 sold everything he had and moved back to Portugal because he knows what's coming.
Wow.
He told me straight up last time he visited that I showed him the video of the Patriot Front coming out of the subway the day of the inauguration, and his words directly to me was, "We're headed towards civil war.
Yeah.
You might want to think of getting out of here." That's my uncle speaking to me.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple of friends of ours, the former president of the television network that I'm on, and his wife moved to Portugal. I mean, you know, I know a bunch of people who have fled to Portugal or moved to Portugal.
Well, my uncle went back to Portugal because he lived under what we're about to go through.
Yeah.
And that the point I'm trying to make is this, is the discussion of whether or not we are in a fascist state is over. It's over. We are living in the beginning stages of a complete fascist take. And my concern is the midterms, and if we even get there.
Yeah.
Because if it quacks like a duck and it smells like a duck, it's a duck. And I reiterate, my entire family, my mom loses her mind when she sees Trump on the TV.
Yeah.
And my mom is not a very political person, but she knows who that man is, and she goes crazy.
Yeah.
So I think the time to prepare for the dark times is very important. Fight like hell, but we got to prepare for what the nastiness can be.
I get it, Thomas.
Because they're not messing around.
No, I think you're absolutely right. Thomas, thank you for the call.